What's an ancestor anyway? And what's the big deal about trees? If you're confused by words used by those with the genealogy superpower, this episode is for you. Greetings, normal humans. If you're confused by these words, you are not alone. What is an ancestor anyway? Wait a second, that's not right. What is an ancestor anyway? And what's a descendant? And why do trees always seem to come into play? Ancestors are simply those who came before you. Your parents are your ancestors. Your grandparents are your ancestors. Your great-grandparents are your ancestors. And so on, and so on, and it keeps going back. These are all your ancestors. These ancestors are sometimes referred to as your direct ancestors, because there is a direct line from you to them through a parental relationship. Each step in the ancestral parental chain is called a generation. Everyone who's in the same level of that chain are in the same generation. There are more people in each generation than shown on this chart because typically each set of parents has more than one child. If your grandparents had another child who would be your aunt or uncle, he or she would be in the same generation as your parent. Or if your great-grandparents had another child who would be your great aunt or uncle, they would be in the same generation as your grandparents. These folks are not direct ancestors because they are not in that parental chain, but they would be what people with genealogy superpowers refer to as collateral ancestors. Let's talk about one more important word, descendant. You are a descendant of your ancestors. You are down or descending down the parental chain from them. Let's take one set of your great-grandparents as an example. Your aunt has children who are your cousins, and your great-uncle has children. These people are the descendants of your two great-grandparents, just like you and your siblings are. 3 people on this chart are not descendants of your great-grandparents because they joined the family by choice, not biology. One of your parents and the partners of these other 2 descendants. Descendants typically share biology, genes and blood, with their ancestors. It's as simple as that. So now what about trees? When you create a chart that shows the ancestral parental relationships, what does it look like? It looks like a tree. So people started calling them family trees, and it stuck. Now you know what all those terms mean. You got this! Come back to learn more.